Hello again, everybody. Man's Car here. Just really quickly, because I'm pretty sure this is going to lead up into episode 24. I just wanted to show off this right here. I was catching up on some tournaments that I had not played on my previous profiles, and this is the backwards one for the backwards tournament for the Crusty Leaf, and as you can see there on the 15th hole, if you focus your attention on that, I scored my first double eagle on that, and I just wanted to really quickly point that out, and to also mention that none of the computers before me had ever even gotten close to it. I mean, well, they probably got close to it, but they've never scored a double eagle, so yeah, I'm like really happy with myself, and I just wanted to show that off. Post a comment, if you've ever gotten your double eagle and what hole and what course you did it on. I'd be really interested to see, how that happened, and, you can even describe it if you want to, or even post a video response or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Whatever way works for you. So, yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention that, so, yeah. Here we go with the beginning of episode 24, so. Alright, so let's go ahead, well, welcome back, I guess. So today we are doing Chicks with Sticks, and very shortly I should be able to... Oh yeah, and last time we took care of Blistering Sun, of course. Can't forget that, right? Blister in the sun, that is. And let's go ahead and read the conditions shortly. Yeah, I had a little bit of some video trouble with this. And the reason why that is because... I really hate to spoil it, but I wanted this episode to be the episode where I did live commentary. Okay, get your groove on in this wicked 9-hole skins challenge, end up a winner in your threesome of bodacious hotties, and you can claim some serious bragging rights. What? Like, beating chicks in golf? Okay. No, but I really wanted to... Oh wait, I think I'm showing something else off. Okay, yes. Oh yeah. The loft is medium, the spin is highest, and then the distance is good. Call this one your new best friend. If you can control it, it will bite the green hard and practically stop on a dime. So yeah, it's a pretty nifty little wedge. In fact, I believe I will actually go ahead and use it. So, yay for that. But seriously, I really wanted to do live commentary today, but I recorded for like over 20 minutes, like. For just this episode. This episode's over 20 minutes, and I lost like a minute of video, I believe, and then I pretty much, there was, in the live commentary, there was no way I was going to be able to break it up, really, to make it work. So I basically, I'm really pissed that the video had to skip a whole minute worth of material just because it felt like being an asshole.
Excuse me, but
and so yeah, I'm not really very happy about that. I don't know if any of the other videos will fare any better, or if not. Yeah, it's a great way to start off a round with another slice. I'm hoping next episode I might be able to fix it. I might be able to work it, but I don't know. It might have just been this episode, because I did record for I did practically record the entire episode in one video, in one take, basically. Well, not one take, but, well, it was technically one take, but I just recorded the whole episode straight through instead of breaking it up into 2 parts like I normally would. And, yeah, that's become more of a pain in the ass than anything. And, because I was doing live commentary, this video it's actually really slow paced. I spent more time really talking than focusing on speeding everything up and making it, kind of quick, whatnot. Making the whole back nine kind of quick. So, yeah, do forgive me for that. I will admit, though, that when I was doing the live commentary, I was really pretty jazzed up. I was kind of doing a bunch of impressions of people. I mean, not really of people necessarily, but I was talking about impressions for a while, and I was doing all sorts of impressions, like Ice Trey's impression, and El Suave, and whatnot.
Second shot.
It was actually kind of entertaining, but also at the same time I was raging a little bit more too. So, I mean, it wasn't like rage, you know. It was more like, oh, you know, it was a lot of. I would say it was a lot more cussing, if anything. Even though I did say rage. That's basically my way of saying rage, I guess. Just kind of the thing to say. That's the kind of thing I just said at the moment. It didn't really solve my rage, but I just felt like doing that. So I guess I don't know. So yeah, we didn't. I mean, we played okay. Like as you saw in the double eagle thing. You know, I was playing pretty well, I would say. I mean, not on that one, because it was pretty pedestrian after that. It was nothing special. Nothing really special at all after that double eagle. I mean, I did get pretty close on the very next par 5. I think I got like 2 yards away, like about 5 to 10 feet away from like 260 yards, which is pretty nice, I guess. But, you know, after that, it was pretty pedestrian. I made a bunch of pars, so that didn't make me feel. I didn't feel the greatest for that reason, but it did happen to be my best round up to date, I guess, according to the, you know, the statistics or whatever. Even though I'm pretty sure I might have had a 52 once, maybe, I don't know. And I actually haven't come with anything prepared to talk about really, because I've been pretty much spending the entire night, you know, editing and waiting for episodes to save and everything and whatnot. Because yeah, the save the videos and like the episodes, or yeah, to save the video, whether it's in 1 or 2 parts, usually 1. Well, yeah, always in 1, but like, you know, whether it's a 1 video episode or just 1 part, I basically have to wait around an hour for each one, usually. That was a good shot, I have to admit. But yeah, Mistress Zuki's one bitch you do not want to mess with. I'll just tell you that right now. And when I did live commentary, I actually, well, I mean, I don't know, I am really pretty disappointed that it didn't really work out in my favor. But the reason why you don't want to mess with Mistress Zuki, it's going to mostly concern with finding out on the 13th hole, but I will go ahead and say it right now, is that she tends to get hole-in-ones, basically. Like, out of all the times that I've played her, which is approximately, I want to say about 20 times, about 5 of those times she's gotten a hole-in-one on that particular hole on me, which, yeah, it's not really a very great feeling knowing that she's constantly, you know, working her way towards getting that hole-in-one to, you know, to pretty much screw you over with. So
here we are at the 12. El Suave.
And she's just, and I mentioned it before, she's pretty deadly accurate. So that's also, I mean, that's just generally something to watch out for. Is to make sure her second shots don't get very close. I mean, or hope that her second shots don't get really close, if not, you know, knocked in for a 2 or, you know, whatever, or a 1. So, I believe I recorded episode 222 about 4 hours ago. So now it's almost 7 in the morning. 4.5 hours ago. That's, yeah, 4.5 hours ago. So yeah, it's almost 7 in the morning right now. That's how long I've been spending, which is editing these videos and waiting for them to save and all that. Like I said, I've been practically spending the entire night doing that. You know.
Second shot.
And I actually almost had to wait. And I had to wait 30 minutes for, well, at least 30 minutes for, these videos to transfer from the video converter to the complete, to the converter, completed, folder to the Windows Movie Maker, and that I waited like half an hour for that. And then I realized that one of the collections one of the videos was one that I didn't really need to put on there, so yeah, I pretty much essentially wasted a lot of time with that, so.
We're here at the 13th.
Alright, Mr. Suzuki, let's see what you've got, Captain Jack. Even though you're Mr. Suzuki, but okay. Okay, that's good. Another hole in one. And I believe I actually already mentioned this. Something, and it's a coincidence, but I don't know, for some reason the word irony is just much more comfortable to say, but it's actually a coincidence that, she gets these hole-in-ones all the time and all that, and then my very first hole-in-one was actually here. I took a I don't think I ever showed it off. I didn't, but yeah, basically my first hole-in-one was actually right here, which was really awesome, because it did that kind of behind the hole angle, and then it was like, and then it just like, just perfectly went in, and it was really awesome.
El Suave has a chance.
And I don't think I've gotten, I haven't gotten a hole-in-one since then, but I have, but it's nice to know that I do get those occasional chip and eagles from, anywhere between, 30 yards and 100, 100 something, or 700, no, 200 maybe, so. But it only happens once in a while, so it's okay. Oh yeah, and then I totally screwed up this hole anyway, which kind of pissed me off. Because, it was an easy putt, and I completely missed it. So I was really hoping she'd miss it too, so. Yeah, and, that will be... Alright, and... yeah, you may not know it, but there was a transition there. I had to sort of make a transition. Not a video transition, but a commentary transition. That was the reason why the live commentary couldn't make it, was because not only was it a minute off from the original, from the video, but also because of, oh well, yeah, that was the reason. That's why I had to delete it, but like I couldn't do it all together. I had to do it in two separate, not tracks, but like two separate commentaries, I guess. I don't know. It's basically as if I treated it like two videos and then just broke it up into one. How does that happen? Okay, now it's basically like as if I'm doing a two-part episode, but just combining them into one episode, essentially. That's basically what it is. Yeah. Because yeah, I thought about breaking it up into two parts. And it's definitely very, very compatible for breaking up into two parts, but right now I'm just not, I guess you can say frankly that I'm too lazy to just upload two separate parts, as opposed to just doing one with a, single title and a single description. I guess the fact that I recorded it as one video itself, I guess I just went ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and decide on doing it as just one, as just one part. The next episode, I believe, is gonna actually still be just one episode. I don't know for sure though. I'm not gonna really count on that just yet. not gonna really say anything about if it's gonna be 1 or 2 part episodes, or if it's gonna be a 1 or 2 part episode until I get there, because it's kind of hard to say actually. I think it is a 1 part though. I think it's just it's something like this, but I don't really waste as much time.
Here we are.
You know what's funny? I still have yet to have seen that 1 minute skip. Or any video skipping generally. I mean, besides what I actually have control of, like skipping tee shots or whatever. So yeah, you do have to kind of be careful to tell the difference between the two. Which actually it should be obvious because of the button, pressing the A button, the pew or whatever. I'm not gonna. I mean, well, I did attempt it, but I failed miserably at the sound that pressing the A button makes in the game, I guess.
Unless you prefer wimpy anemic short shots.
Yeah, I really do think though that 24 minutes is probably too much, but again, like I said, I'm kind of lazy, and I'm being kind of lazy, and
second shot.
I don't know. Yeah, there's your skip. There's one of your skips right there, and yeah, everybody got all close and everything, and then I was like, oh, my turn, and then Hook, Captain Hook to the rescue. That douchebag. No, but I was really not I was really not happy right there. I mean, as I practically always am with hitting hooks and slices and whatnot, but I mean, it could have been worse, certainly, but
yes.
But that was just stupid. Yep, and I knew that they were gonna both make eagle, so I just said fuck it. Or yeah.
Summer.
Cause yeah, they were much too close to me missing those putts. Though computers can miss the putts from any distance actually, but still.
We're here at the 60.
The only reason why I wouldn't miss from a 1-footer is because I don't usually set myself up with a 1-footer. I just call it a gimme and move on. There's another video skip, but that was only like 2 or 3 seconds, at the very most. That other one was maybe 5 seconds. So I guess it was right here when it started just skipping like a mofo. Which is not that surprising, because I usually don't record for much longer than well, this video is gonna say 18 minutes, but it was actually considering without the intro it would be 16 and a half, or no, just 17 even. But actually, it shouldn't be skipping still, actually. Because I do sometimes record for 17 minutes straight. Oh god, that's not good. Well, I guess, and it could be that, there's another video skip. That's great. Joy, effing joy. Well, and I could say part of it was my fault as well, because I left Audacity, as the main, what was on my screen, as opposed to the actual capture program, because Audacity does that skip thing, or as you saw in the first episode. I can't even do it that fast, but science, or something like that, or something like that. Yeah, that was. It made a great title, but I don't want that to ever happen again, honestly, because that would just be pathetic. I mean, that would just basically say that, hey, guess what? I have standards of what I did in my first video, or my first LP video. Woohoo! Epic fail! Yeah, and that, I mean, to think that I would even have to even think, I mean, I don't know, I just don't want that to happen again, because that's the only thing that's, like, either funny or just, you know, perfect for, I mean, it's only appropriate for the first time around. After that, it's not necessary. And, yep, there we go with another skip, and, well, okay, that's not bad, never mind, because that probably won't show up on YouTube. It was the little video blip thing. I call it the pulse effect, which I actually mentioned like a really long time ago.
Second
and
shot.
I think, in fact, it was on this hole too. And there's another video skip. It's really taking a beating right now, but yeah, it's just pulsating basically because of, I don't know. I think it has to do with with it being converted, or I don't know, it might just be the way the video records, but YouTube kind of fixes it for me, so to where it's either hardly evident or not evident at all. And there's another one. There's gonna be a lot, so yeah. I don't think it'll be a big deal though, because in fact it might actually be helpful, because you know it'll bore you even less. It'll bore you guys a lot less.
We're here at the 18th.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is probably the only case that I probably would be okay with it, is if, you know, if it cut down the time from overly excessive, I mean, from excessive, yeah, that was, I don't know whose shot that was, I think that was Summers, nope, Mr. Zuki's, never mind. Anyway, it kind of takes excessive and trims it down a little bit, so... And, you know, since I'm doing post-commentary anyway for this video, it'll be somewhat beneficial.
Second shot. Second shot. Holy cow, talk about spanking it!
That was a good shot. I mean, it could have been, you know, it obviously could have been better, but it was a good shot. I almost gave myself a pat in the back for it. All right, so we are getting closer and closer to the end here. And I mean, again, I apologize if this video was too long for you to watch immediately, or you know, to appetize you, or not appetize you. That'd be kind of weird. To, you know, to your liking, I guess. I just felt like doing it, basically. And I guess, and you're not gonna change this once it's up, so it ain't gonna matter. Okay. Yeah. That was a huge skip, actually. Alright, so it turns out you don't suck after all. Let's see what you scored. Now you can now pick the ever so sultry, snobby, sensational golfer Trixie. So yeah, we win crap. There you go. That's how it is. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and the chicks for free. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, and I want to go ahead and remind you guys right now that we will not be heading back to Turnpike Valley until we complete El Diablo and the Krusty Leaf Country Club. Because those two events that I was pointing out are actually by far the hardest ones in the game. So, and I want to save those two for last, just to make it, I guess, epic. So yeah, that will be everything. I'll see you guys next time.